Hello world, it's been forever. I'm just checking in just to chit chat. I guess at this point, people following me are the corset people. um, Again, once I move and I get set up in the new place, which has a lot more space and light and so forth, and I hope to maybe try to do real videos, maybe get back to the sock thing. I don't know. Um, But I guess I thought that I'd comment briefly on corset shapes. Lucy's corsetry. Lucy has been doing this series where she talks about specific sorts of corsets, like off the rack things for under 200, and custom made things like under 250 or something like that. And the latest one is one that appeals to me. And that is, let's see, what is it called? Oh, goodness. Those Edwardian corsets, the S-bend ones. I actually think that that is a good shape for me because I've always had a butt that sticks out. And I don't know, maybe I've got a little bit of that curved butt or whatever. But I mentioned before that I'm drawn to Atelier Silk corsets. And there is a corset out there that she's had on her Etsy page. The ivory. In case anybody out there, like decides they think that I'm awesome for whatever reason, if you want to see me wear this corset on this channel, buy it for me. I'm in the United States. I don't know how much shipping is. Let's see. It's $269. I have no reason to expect anybody to buy me a corset, but I'll just say it's the ivory cotillion jacquard underbust bone corset with black skeleton twill applique. And if you go to Lucy's Corsetry, the latest in her series of, let's see, how is she tagging these things? Well, this one is just entitled S-bend Edwardian Corsets. And, of course, she has it on Tumblr. I guess she doesn't necessarily have specific tags for that on her main site. And Tumblr, how did she? I guess she doesn't necessarily tag things. Oh, yes, she does. Okay, S-bend, corset, lovesick. Lovesick Corrective Apparel? Oh, maybe that's a company. That's right. So she tagged all the various companies in there, including, let me see all of her tags. Oh, dang diggity. How can I get, these things, I just kind of, I get like this, oh, all right. Oh, she doesn't tag every specific, company, just some of them. Interesting. Well, I mean, I've got a Tumblr page and I haven't really tagged my things properly, so I'm one to talk. I mean, Lucy tends to be pretty exhaustive in being complete in her details, but that's fine. Yeah. So, what am I saying? I haven't been wearing my Josephine corset as often as I used to, but every once in a while I put it on and I'm at about where I was, which is to say, I can certainly wear it tighter than when I first got it, and it just feels kind of normal. So I guess I'm wearing my 22 with a 2-inch gap, which puts me at about 24 inches when I wear it, though it's not all that often these days lately. And I did get some Orchard Corset corsets, and I don't really like wearing them. I guess I sort of wish I'd only gotten the cincher. I sort of got the other one to compare, to see, to kind of see how it would fit on me, and they just they don't do much for me. My curves are greater than that, yet at the same time, I do have a rib cage, and it doesn't accommodate my rib cage as well as the Isabella Josephine. So other than that, nothing much to say. I had a little bit of a thing. This cat of mine, he like scratched my eyelid, and it ended up being that I needed a couple stitches. So he kind of gave me like a slight eyelid lift, and you can't. Well, you can kind of see it. Basically, this eyelid doesn't droop quite as much as it did. It drooped just a little bit further down, and it kind of has like a peak right there because that's where he took his little nick. And the doctor, there's just like this little flap of skin left. The doctor had to cut it away, and he's like, "Wow, I feel like a plastic surgeon." This is the emergency room doctor who's used to doing stuff like that. And the other thing that I can say about it is that it was relatively painless. I mean, actually, what the cat did to me, I didn't feel it. Um, I noticed that my eye was bleeding profusely, but I thought it was okay until I looked in the mirror. I went upstairs to clean it up after a minute or two, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So then I let's see, what do you call it when you go on chat, and but it's like the video chat. Yeah, I video chatted a friend of mine. Normally I don't video chat my friends. I just usually type. But I video chatted her just because I wanted to show her what's going on, and she answered me and was like, "Oh my God, go to the emergency room right now." And so I did. And it wasn't bad. I mean, I just got a Novocaine shot here and here, and the doctor came in and cut away the flap that was hanging down, put a couple stitches in, and after just a few days, they were out. And this is a few weeks ago, and I have a little bit of a bumpy scar in there, but it doesn't really matter because I've got wrinkles there anyway. But I just got a very subtle eyelid lift, I guess. Let's see. The lighting here is... Yeah, you can kind of see it. Not really. This is a very low resolution kind of thing. See, other than that, not much is going on. Got my cat Abe over there. Hey, mister. Here's his tail. Abe. Yeah, see, he doesn't care. So that's all that's been going on. Sitting here wearing my purple Surrey shawl here, and it's been snowy, and we haven't moved yet, and I'm kind of pissed off at my my city for being weird about filing permits for contractors in a timely manner. It's kind of ridiculous how long we've been waiting. And I'm annoyed because the roof is leaking in a corner, but hey, whatever. I think we kind of need to fix it because it's leaking onto a couple outlets that have just been installed. They're not actually hooked up yet. You know what I mean? They're just kind of in the wall, but it's just like drip drip. And it just took like snow to do that. It didn't seem to do leak that way. So maybe it's some weird gutter issue. It's really annoying, and I need to figure out how to get things done, and how to get the money together to get things done. And it's something, if I could have gotten the money together a little bit sooner. And yeah, I know beggars can't be choosers, but I was like begging for a cash influx from my family, and they were kind of sitting on their asses, and I'm like, I need money now, because it's like every month I sit and we're paying rent in two places. So we've spent probably, let's see, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, that's 5 times 800 is what? 5 times 800, God, I'm stupid, is like $2,000. That's $2,000. Okay, I'll say $1,500 extra. I still think that we would have needed some time to, overlap, but basically the electrical stuff could have gotten done faster if we had the cash influx sooner, and the plumbing would have been done sooner. So we might be like uh, maybe 3 months sooner moving in than we are now. I mean, I don't know. You know, that would have saved us a lot of money, but whatever. So like, okay, here's the deal. If someone in your family is asking for money to do something, then consider the fact that the longer you delay, um, the more expensive it might get for them. Because that's kind of what's happened with me. And it's, okay, again, I have been the best sibling. I guess if I'd been a better communicator with people in my family, they would have responded more fast to me, perhaps. But, it's a weird thing, like I have a tendency, and this is just me being a little neurotic here, but I tend not to ask for help unless I absolutely need it. And when I absolutely need it, then maybe I need it like right now. Like, I don't know, like how people hitchhike, they need a ride right now. It's like, no, it's you don't see a hitchhiker and go around the block 10 minutes later and see if they're there. You pick them up. And maybe that's what I'm like, and maybe that's flighty or whatever, immature, but whatever. Um so yeah, me bitching about my family again. But they've helped me. They've helped me more than some people's family does, and I guess knowing people that are uh, somewhat trust fund babies, like that's one thing I don't think that is a good idea, is to spoil people in your family by just giving them something. But, maybe just a little faster. In fact, we're getting close to the end of the money and we could use more to do things. As it is, I'm kind of like, okay, we're running out of money. It would be nice to rip out the kitchen sink and put in something that's not as ugly and falling apart as this. I'm sorry, person selling me the house, but the sink just is really fucking. It's fucked up. It's not good. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't understand it. It's just like in the corner, this double sink, and then you have this other cabinet in front. Okay, so it's like, I'm not explaining it correctly, but it's kind of like half the sink is in a corner where you can't get to it, and I want to put in an actual corner sink so you have like a bowl here and a bowl here, and you can reach them and do stuff instead of having a bowl like here, and then like the bowl in this corner that is completely out of the way. You know what I mean? Um, 'Cause it's like they're doing wiring, and I intend to eventually replace the sink in a way that makes sense instead of being stupid. 'Cause it's an awkward space because there's like there's 2 windows and 5 doorways, so we kind of have to do something that works with that. But anyway, it just would be nice if we had a little bit more money, and I should have asked for more money. I asked for the bare minimum. I mean, I was kind of like, what I was really hoping for is to get the money that my share of the farm is worth. But I guess that's not an option right now. I mean, as it is, unless some cash comes in, I am inclined to say, like, by this spring or summer, say, hey, can I borrow more money? Because, I mean, just think about it. Think about how much it costs to actually just remodel one kitchen. I'm doing a whole house. I have a leaky roof right now. Um, I did some foundation work, and I'm glad for that. But like, I could stand to raise a floor joist. I guess that can wait. It's okay that the whole house goes in like this and probably needs to be raised up about 6 inches. That's my estimate, 6 inches to a foot, based on my rudimentary geometry calculations, that I remember. Well, anyway, I prattled on long enough. I'm going to stop this right here. I'm going to quit while I'm behind. Bye-bye.